Is it just fuzzy?
Lumpkins.
Of course. Is the L capitalized or?
No, yes. You played your match against the Oh, you never. Yeah, I lost it. Cat kept telling you, go Falcon, go Falcon. Wait, you haven't seen me, Greg? What am I? 2-1. Oh, this is the point where I just downloaded the address and I was like, what the fuck do I do?
All right, we got we got Fuzzy Lumpkins versus Ed. We saw Ed almost take Ku out early, actually.
Yeah. I've played Ed before. I play Wario as well as Fuzzy Lumpkins. And I've played Ed in pools at House of Pain. And Ed is really good. And he knows how to combo a Wario.
So I'm interested to see how Ed's actually a very fundamental fox.
Yeah, he is.
From what I've seen, he's very much focused on like getting the right option when it's time.
Yeah, definitely.
He's very patient in the way he does it.
Yeah, and this matchup is... I've gone back and forth on it. I used to think that it was good for Wario because if you get him off stage, you can really easily gimp him.
Right.
But recently,
I've
kind of changed my mind. So. Yeah, Fox is a good character, and it's pretty hard to get him into a bad
that momentum there kind of caught Ed off guard. Yeah. I don't think he was expecting it to hit him that far off.
Yeah. And that's one of those things. Fox is up B, you have so many angles. Wario's only has a couple.
Right.
So sometimes you go for an angle in between and you just don't hit it and you're just done for.
I like the shine pressure that Ed's utilizing. It's very fundamentally based.
Yeah.
That's what you see indicative of a lot of great Fox mains, is that their tech is consistently on point.
Yeah, I agree. I think that, anybody can learn the tech, it just takes a little bit of time and you can do it. But I think that being able to do it consistently in all of your games, even if you're in a tournament and you're a little bit nervous or whatever, is really hard.
That's really the case in Melee as a whole. Consistency might as well be equivalent to greatness in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Smash in general, there are different layers of learning a game like this. At first you have to learn how to do what you need to do, and then you need to learn how to utilize it.
Right.
And then, even then you can do everything, but can you do it when you need to?
Right. See, Ed's having a little bit of trouble closing out this stock. Fuzzy's really getting into hits where it counts. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that could have been a dare.
If he was just a little bit above, he would have gotten the down air on that. But it can be tricky spacing it out from the fire burning you.
I really like how Fuzzy's actually calculating the trades that he wants.
Yeah. He's doing a really good job.
In this matchup, every little percent counts, really.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's going to keep living from this, and he's probably going to make another trade happen. Miss spaces that up B, gets hit by the stray up tilt.
Yeah. So Ed is doing a really good job kind of dancing around Fuzzy right now. The thing about Wario is that he has a couple of options when he wants to get in on you, right? So he can go for the side B, which, everybody sees it coming. It's pretty obvious.
Great up air chain.
And then,
Ed
you can come in...
barely takes that.
You can come in from an aerial perspective, you either fall on them with an aerial or fall down with a bite. And it's a good mix-up because most people are going to start shielding for the aerial, and you can condition them to shield, and then the bite is going to grab them anyways.
Right.
But I noticed that Fuzzy was using bite a lot, and Ed was just kind of rolling away and getting out of it entirely. So I think he might need to mix up his approaches a little bit.
It's an interesting choice by Fuzzy, actually. Foxes generally tend to like this stage because it gives a lot of pressure and a lot of options, because the stage itself is pretty small, but the blast zones are pretty large, and
Yeah.
Wario's recovery is not that great.
Yeah, the reason that Fuzzy picked this stage, this is actually a really great Wario stage. If you side B off of a platform,
The momentum carries, but
the momentum carries, the move continues,
Right.
and when you hit the ground, there's no end lag.
yeah,
So when the platforms go down like that, you can start a side B and kind of fake them out with the move canceling when you hit the ground, and then go for a different option while they're in shield.
right.
So with the platforms that are changing, you can go for a lot of crazy mind games, as well as the platforms are just good for Wario in general. They help out his punish game. One of the things about Wario is that, in general, he wants to be above you, kind of like Puff in Melee. He wants to be around you in the air.
Right.
So this stages with platforms in general are good for him because it allows for him to go somewhere.
Ed and Fuzzy are actually pretty well matched.
Yeah. Up throw, up air. Classic Fox stuff.
Nice grabs. We haven't really seen Fuzzy really utilize many of Wario's grabs. I don't really think his grab game is fantastic. I think most Wario mains kind of tend to prefer the bite.
Yeah, that's something that I've been thinking about a lot in my gameplay. I think that Wario's grab game is good depending on the character. And I think that grabs are really good against the spaceys, because both of his forward throw, less so, but his back throw, they're really good for getting you off stage. And with Wario's back throw, when you're swinging them around, it's just like Mario or Luigi's, but you can move them back.
That was a
towards the
quick
edge of the
gimp.
stage.
Quick gimp by Ed to make a quick 2-0.
Yeah, it was. Ed takes it. Great play from Ed.